So we have our active image, right? So whenever we are clicking on the image, a image is getting selected. So if you notice here, whenever I'm clicking on the image, the div actually gets a bit bigger. So we do not want that. So let's give the image card a border of the same width, 1 pixel, solid, but let's keep it transparent. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now it looks better. Okay, so now that we have a selected image, like one selected image, now what we can do is we can render that selected image with our React inner image zoom, so that we can implement this functionality, this zoom in functionality. So to do that, first of all, I'm going to uh, install that package. Okay, let's ignore all of this. All right. Okay, so the installation is done. Now we have to check how we are going to use it, right? So to use it, what we have to do is we have to do inner image zoom, and then we have to give it a zoom. Then what, like, let's just take this component here from here, and after that product, so we remember we divided them in two sections. So this is our small image, and this is should be our large image. So let's name it large image. Okay. Inside that, I'm going to import the inner image zoom that we are getting from that library, React inner image, and that will actually take parameters like the source, and for source, I will give it the source of our, as you can guess, our active image, right? Whatever the active image is. Okay, and for zoom, okay, let me see what is it. Zoom source. Okay, let's give it a zoom source. So in your case, if you want to get separate images for your like your normal image and your zoomed in image, you can do that. But for now, we only have one image, so I'm going to put active image here too. And also, if we go back, we have different props. We have our sources, width, height, and has a spacer and everything. And then we have another one, that is zoom type, that is how is going to the with the zoom. So I want it to be zoomed in whenever the user hovers on it. So to do that, as you can see, it takes two parameters like click or hover. So initially it is set to click, but what we want to do is we say zoom type, and I want to say hover, right? Hover. Okay, so let's go back. I think the page will be broken. Okay, so it isn't working. So, okay, I think initially you cannot see any images, like, so initially our active image is null, so we cannot do that. I think I'll just set the active image to whatever the first element of our image gallery is. So I'll say set active image, mm, image gallery, the first one. Okay, it is asking for another dependency, so I will just do that. All right. Okay, now it is working. So whenever I come to this page, the first time, the first one, the first image of the image gallery will be selected. Okay, I think we have a problem here. Okay, we cannot give the image gallery dependencies, because if I do that, whenever the image active image state changes, this function will be run, and the initial like the initial image inside image gallery will be selected. So we do not want to do that. Okay, now it works. I think we have some problems. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to their API documentation. And okay, so I think we forgot something. We forgot to import their style. So we have to do that. So let's take the minified version. That's why the zoom isn't working. Okay, now we want to import that. Now it should work. Let's go back and reload. Okay, I think it is working, but the zoom type isn't working, I think, properly. Okay, it is working. My bad. For this image, it is not working because the image size is too low, I think, the rendering. Sorry, the image quality. Okay, now this one also has a background like the big image. So let's do that. Let's add background to our big image. So what do we name the class? Large image. Okay. So after our small image, I'm going to say large image, right? So let's give it a height, actually fixed height, so that we can control it better. It has a fixed height of 651 pixel. So let's give it a height of 650 pixel. And I'll say width should be 100%, whatever width you have. And background color would be BG gray. Okay. And I also want to give it a border radius of 10 pixel, the same as the small images. Okay, let's go back. Okay, now it is working, but I think I should position it at the bottom, and I should also give it some padding. Let's give it a padding of 10 pixel. Okay, and I should position it at the center. So to do that, I will say display flex, align items center, justify content center. Okay, okay, now it is working. If I go back, this one is working too. This one is working too. Okay, great.